All right, we're here. We're here. Welcome to another video where we're gonna be playing Amulet. Today I made Demystifying Amulet Part 3. So if you're interested in checking that out, you can do so in my YouTube channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, just find the link. It's gonna be pretty easy. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play a league because not only I was doing the Mystifying today, but I'm also featuring the updated Cyber Guide. So I wrote an updated Cyber Guide, the 10th one so far that I've written about Amulet. And if you are either a patron or a subscriber to the channel, you are gonna get access to it. If you are a patron, you can just go to the Patreon website and you're gonna find it as one of the posts. And if you're a subscriber, all you need to do is you need to join my Discord using that link over there. Then you need to link your Twitch and your Discord accounts by going to settings, and then you're gonna get access after a couple of hours to the sub-only channels where you will find the cyber guide for Amulet. So if you have any concerns, if you have any thoughts, or if you think that there's any decks that I haven't covered, I will be happy to take care of it. So just make sure that you may send me a message either on the Discord or on Patreon, wherever you find it more comfortable. And yep, let's fire it up. All right. Hmm. Do not forbid. Do you upload Cyber Guide or is it after? It's uploaded right now, Dennis. You can find it in Discord. Literally just uploaded it. So we're looking for any bounce land or castle. So that is 7-11 cards. Once Upon a Time is also a very good draw. On the draw? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep it on the draw. I also like about this hand that it's pretty resilient. Like if they kill my scout, I don't care. If they kill my Asus, I also don't care. An Inquisition or Thoughtseize would be a little bit annoying because they're gonna take my one threat, but we can still find a way to get there. Put it moves to 5. Trickhorn. Huh. Playing against Dredge. That's not bad, I guess. You might want to check my Devoted Devastation combo section. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it now. Can you please send me a message on Discord, Bant Bloodman, so I can look at the corrections later. So I'm definitely if I made any mistake or something, please let me know. All right. Dredge Imp, Dredge Imp, Dredge Imp. That's pretty good Dredge. Imp Loam. Natty Bog. I was going to like play this so I can transmute, but now I can actually turn 3 Titan thanks to the Asusa. So that's pretty good. Play Asusa, play this, play this. So my opponent is gonna need to do something very, very, very impressive exactly this turn. Because they're about to get. Gonna see a Nox here probably. Which honestly might be good for us. Because that means that no Bloodghasts are gonna come back. Amalgams are gonna come back though. That's only one Amalgam though. Yeah, Titan bits this. And what did they get? They get Loam, Imp, Imp. Right, sweet. They want to take 3 here. Yeah, the Asus is gonna yield me more zombies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess that it's not because I have to get Bog. That's fine though. We're facing 2 amalgams. Okay, so we're gonna get Bog plus Bounce. They don't have any more Strict Horn activations, so we're definitely getting Bog. The question is, do we get Field of the Dead? Or do we get something else? I think we might need to get Field of the Dead here, actually. Field is definitely better than Radiant Fountain. Yeah, we're just gonna get Field here. Tu experiencia pensás que es un más la cuarta Susa? Me parece que es muy buena. Me parece que hace tu mazo mejor. Si es un must, eso es up to you. Si a vos te gusta. Si vos querés probar otras cosas. O sea, es lo que he cortado cuando quise jugar un Uro o cosas así. Alright, that was pretty good. We want the second Field of the Dead. We want Reclamation Sage. I guess I don't want Reclamation Sage. I literally wrote a Cyber Guide, so why don't we just take care of that? Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. And then we can cut this, we can cut this, we can cut this. Yeah, let's cut this and this. I've been liking trying to sideboard a couple of Beast Withins in case of Ashiok. So we're gonna go with this. What we can try to do is we can try to do just one Beast Within just to have an answer to Ashiok. But we're not going too overboard because like I actually do think the Scout is very good in the matchup, so I don't want to do it a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. This hand is excellent. So we're looking for an untapped land here with this Once Upon a Time. And if we find it, we're gonna kind of just go off. Alright, sweet. So snow-covered forest, I guess. Okay. Can you please let me find a leg or someone here? No, I can't. So I'm sorry. I guess I'm sorry. Alright, so Imp, Loam, Imp probably. That's pretty good for them. What is this? Imp. Yeah, Imp, Loam, Imp. That's pretty solid. But I mean, we see why. Magus of the Moon. Ha. All right. We see why Azusa is better than the Dryad, right? Now we're gonna have to bounce this, which kinda sucks. The good thing is that we get to Once Upon here. Oh man. They can only cast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Azusa here because they can only cast one grudge. They did mill a grudge. I know they milled. They Dredge Thug. They did find a grudge though, and they do have Icon Flag. So Azusa doesn't quite give me Titan mana here. Man, this Dryad was really awkward. You think I can come down for 2 in the near future? Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I try Mags of the Moon in the Sideboard, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, this is a really tough matchup for them. Alright. If this is their line, they were actually in a really good spot. Yeah, we're looking really good now. So you have no hand. Amulet is as his strongest when it's not tier 1. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that assessment. Alright, what is the best sequence that I can come up with here? I can play Turf, Pact for Titan, cast Titan. I'm trying to see if I can find the kill here, basically. Because I have a Summoner's Pact and I also have a Teleria West. So I play Azusa. 3 mana floating. Pact for Dryad. That's 3. I've used 1 land drop. I have 3 land drops left. That's 6 mana. That's 4 mana. That's 8 mana. Plus 2, 10. So I should be fine here. I think I should be fine here. They have no cards in hand, so there's nothing I need to play around. So play this. Float blue. Float blue. Play this. Float 2. Float 6. Bounce. Play this. Float up to 10. Bounce here. Transmute. Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact for prime time. Yes. They are 20. We're gonna get attack with this, and then we're gonna attack with this. That's gonna be 8. Sorry, 6. They're gonna jump here. That's gonna be 6. We actually only had 12. Yeah, I actually punted there. We actually had 12. It was I would have not been able to 20 them. I would have been able to put them down to 1. Yeah, I guess I punted. I mean, I would have been fine, I think, because I would have been able to pay for my pact and upkeep anyway, so it didn't really matter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I would have been able to pay for my pact anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But still, I guess I could have played that one better. It's fine. He's just 18 from the attack. Yeah, but my opponent's at 20, right? Because I have the Vesuva in my hand. The Vesuva is not in my deck, so I can't copy. I cannot copy the Valakut. So I would only have access to 2 Valakuts, which means that I'm triggering twice. So that's 14. That's 12. Sorry, plus 6 from the attack. That's 18. This deck has some filthy. Those were not. That was not a filthy draw. My opponent was closer to a filthy draw, but yeah, I guess. I could have gone a fetch on. So I was gonna get Valakut plus fetch. Yeah, that's it. I get Valakut plus fetch, and I can actually present lethal there. Yeah, you're right, Bam Bloodman. That's correct. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, you see right there, like a play pattern, like a line that could have gotten me there. It's a mulligan. So we turn 3 Dryad. Bottom this. Why is Sensor String not used anymore? Because we just don't have the room anymore. Like, we cannot play Cantress because all of our cards are very good. So the fetch is justified. I still can't bring myself to add 1. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Dryad, you should be playing fetches. That's just a fact. If you're not playing Dryad, then maybe not playing fetches might be better. Or just playing like only 1 fetch and just two of the land, 2 of the lands. What's the name? Pretty pool. Eh, but I'm also 6. I'm also 6. I think I'm gonna get greedy and I'm gonna keep this. Kind of like no. I'm actually gonna run on this. Kind of try to see how this develops. It's definitely not a good hand, honestly. It's certainly not a good hand. But if I draw a Titan, this hand is actually quite solid. If I don't draw a Titan, this hand can still get a Titan eventually. Hey yo. Yeah, Redundant Dryad is better than Redundant Azusa here, I think. Breeding Pool is better to play. So I'm playing on Transmuted this. Watery Grave? Oh, this must be the Ursa deck. Just the white-black persist combo, so much fun. That's funny. Don't even know what that looks like. Alright, so it's not Ursa because they have Island instead of Snow-Covered Island. Please brutality me. Oh. Oh, fuck, man. I feel like nobody ever gets spared against Mail except me. I always get paired against Mail. Hey, we can go score to that. Would you look at that? So I think I'm gonna double Dryad here. It puts on a clock, allows me to make more land drops. Definitely don't want to play this out. Oh, Drown the Lock? That's pretty brutal. If it had been Fatal Push, that would have been much better for me. But Drown the Lock not even giving me the extra land drop, it's kind of a big deal there. Naturally drawing a Valakut is nice though. Ugh, that's gross. Snary Corv. Damn, this is getting real hard. That's what she said. Alright, now the question is, do I YOLO here? Do they have Surgical? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, they have Surgical. Wow. That's kind of a... So you could have gotten my Primeval Titan, and you got my Dryad instead? We might have a little Ghost Arena here. Just found out that Primeval has another art. Yeah, it's strictly worse. It has a strictly worse art. That's kind of a sketcher. Kind of a sketcher over there. But sure. If they have Archive Tribe, we basically just lose. They don't. Sweet. Side deck I-50 cards and shuffle. I mean, not quite, but close. Alright, so Explosives is gone, so we have no answer to that thing. So we're going to untap, draw, and we're going to play my land. Whoops. Float my Manasus. Summon Respect. Prime time. If they have another draw in the lock, obviously I lose, but I'm not being another draw in the lock anyway. Alright, my opponent had it. They're gonna pay for upkeep next turn. And we're probably going to die. Yeah, honestly, the second round lock makes things even spookier, because it makes it. Yeah, okay, so we can just plug it in here. So I think that my opponent is actually ghosting me here. Maybe I'm wrong. I really doubt that I'm wrong, considering how they've been playing. All right, let's go to the mill matchup. Because yes, I actually do cover the mill matchup in my cyber guide. Disputes, 3 beast withins, 2 dismembers, 1 sage, 1 force. Take out 2 summoners back it in. Getting paired against Meal Man feels bad. Feels bad, man. Think we might have to ship this. Same with this. Step 1, concede game. Step 2, yes. There are only 8 reveals out here. Could ban all of us and be safe. Uro would be nice here. I don't think it would be that nice, honestly. I like this hand, though. This hand is nice, however. Alright. Once upon a time. We're gonna get the castle. Turnwise Scouterino. Let's go. So if I draw Titan into Bounce Land, we're in business. Play this. Also, yeah, I made a mistake. I should play this off here. I'm representing a blue counter magic, but I don't think my opponent's going to play around it. So if they do play Mesmeric Orb here, then it would have actually been better for me to play the amulet first and then play the field, because it means that it's one thing less that needs to untap. All right, we got a plan now. Now the question: do we upkeep Beast Within? I think I'm gonna. They didn't play anything there. So I think that we want to play the Ponza, go for the Ponza game plan. There's nothing really they can do in instant speed. They can kill my scout maybe, but it's kind of whatever. Like I either find the bounce land or I not, or I don't. So again, the mill matchup is just so bad that I feel like I have to look for my angles, and hoping for a cheese win is my line, I think. Clearly. Oh, well, hello. course, I don't care about the beast. I care about this guy. But it's good that I don't care about the other card now. Yeah, that's sure, whatever. Pog. They have a crab and not another land. I'm stupid, right? I guess it didn't matter, but that was bad. Obviously, I should have left the Castle Gernbrigg on tap. Because if I had found a bounce on it, I could have actually cast a Titan there. Oh, man. There we go. So now Drown is actually active, which sucks. Well, I guess that we're going to see what happens here. We're probably going to get drowned. Yeah, we're definitely leading with Dryad there. Too bad our Titan is actually a pact, which enables their surgicals. Please play something. Alright, I guess they're not ghosting now. It's interesting. Maybe my opponent is not ghosting, but they are more afraid of my Dryad than they are my Titan? That seems real weird, though. They have to have another drown, though. Archive Trap. Okay. I guess I messed up my sequencing here. Okay, yeah, double. I mean, we couldn't beat this because we just don't have a clock. So I don't think that this was particularly beatable. I'm going to hold the bounce in hand, I think. The battlements is gone. So I'm just going to try to get this zombie army going if this resolves. I don't think it's going to resolve, though. Yeah, okay, we back in. Yeah, so Mill is literally the absolute worst matchup for Amulet, which is funny. But yeah, Mill is not really a deck, but if you do want to host Amulet decks, then Mill is definitely the correct thing. I think it's actually worse than Ponza for us. Like I think that we're less likely to beat Mill than we are to beat Ponza. I have done it in the past. I have done it on stream even, but I think that the matchup is just absolutely horrendous, just by definition, because they thrive on our strengths basically. Like their deck kind of like takes advantages of our strengths, which is pretty brutal. And this is a keep. It's not a good one, but it is a keep. Oh, are you Harlan? Yeah, I think that this is a keep. I don't think it's a great hand. Like we're looking for an amulet for a Titan, but we're looking for a Titan. Sorry, not an amulet. Playing Ursa to the surprise of nobody. But yeah, that's a horrendous draw. But the good thing is that we actually do have blue sources in case that we need to um, in case we need to transmute in order to find the Titan. Just playing out an amulet. Don't worry about it too much, Harlan. Don't worry about it too much. Force of negation. Ice and Quaddle is being pitched. Uh-huh. Alright, so they clearly don't have a mana leak. So I am getting in there. I have Mail almost foiled out. I love the deck. That's mind-blowing to me. Alright, so we have basically not drawn a card since this game has started, which is pretty funny. Mana leak? Oh, that's good for us. Well, that has to have been their draw step, because they could have mana leaked the amulet, and mana leaking the amulet seems much more relevant. If we do find the Titan, I guess not anymore now, but I guess that there's no threats that they can play here that I care about, so that's good for us. Yeah, it is either Stoneblade, like the deck I streamed yesterday, or that's, speaking of not drawing a land, not drawing a card. Yeah, like these draws, let's say that they have not been working out. Let's say that they have not been working out, because we have drawn literally the worst possible cards in our deck. Somehow we have been able to get value from them, right? Like Harlan forced our amulet, our first amulet when we had a second one, and they mana leaked our Azusa while we had a second one. So we still somehow got value from them, but we're on turn 4, and our 4 draw steps were just terrible. Like we drew an Azusa and 3 lands, and not 3 of the good lands. Because if we had drawn a Tolaria West, I would be pretty happy, but that was just not the case. He's going 2 aggro after my lands. I don't like this from them. Come on, really? Really? This is honestly, this is actually extremely unlikely for me to for me to draw these terribly. This has been my experience with, like, I mean, I still don't think that we're in a terrible spot. Like, all we need is 1 draw. Well, at this point they're holding up Cryptic, so we're probably gonna need more than 1 draw. Ugh. So it is Stoneblade. Jesus. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Your position in the deck is I don't think, I mean, this is not, I don't think that Azusa is bad because I'm drawing multiples of them, right? Like I just think that this hand is bad because it is bad. Because it doesn't do anything. I don't think that putting less Azusa in my deck is gonna make me more likely to win this game. Where's the Hydrot Crazes Spice? That's funny. Alright, so at this point, things are starting to spiral out of control a little bit too much. We know that Harlan has a Force in hand, and we might also be looking at a Cryptic as well. Wow, we just literally have not drawn cards this game. We have not drawn cards this game. It's pretty wild. Cast this. I'm gonna force it. Alright. Honestly, maybe I should have held on to that. The thing is, I would have had to pitch it, so I'm of course doing this because I'm going to have to discard. Got one card in hand. What is this? Ah, gross. Oh wow, yeah. I don't think we can win anymore. Yeah, we can just back it in here. Harlan has covered our next draw steps. I still think that was a keep, but you know it happens sometimes. All right, let's go. Let's go look for Stoneblade. Bant, Stoneblade. Here we go. All right, so we want field, want explosives, just a couple of disputes, 3 beast withins, 1 sage, 2 force. It's a lot of cards. GQ, fountain, castle, 4 scouts, 1 Azusa, 1 blue pact, 1 green pact, and 2 amulets. Let's go. We're gonna out mid-range them here. Sure, I like this hand. I like this hand a fair amount. It's not like insane or anything, but it's just a solid hand. Being on the play, obviously, of course, means that we can actually we don't have to discard to hand size, which is kind of a big deal with this hand. Hopefully, we're not gonna face a turn 3 Ashiok, because that would be pretty insane. So I'm gonna shock here. If these SSR resolves, I'm gonna shock with the breeding pool in order to represent Mystical Dispute. Looks like we're gonna mana leak though. Looks like we're getting mana leaked. Aether Gust? Ugh. We're gonna put that on the bottom. We need to draw better than that. If this is an Ashiok, we kind of just lose. Yep. Stoneforge is good. Got the Stoneforge covered. And I kind of want them to counter here, so I'm going to just expose it. Alright, that's a field. That's a game plan. That's what that is. So here they try to go for the equipment. I'm just gonna blow them out a little bit. It's gonna be great. Looks like they are. And of course, we're going to have to do this in response because otherwise the creature is going to get protection from black and we can't dismember it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we find the... come on. At least we get to protect our field by playing a second one. At least something, I guess. If they draw second field, though, we're just dead. All right. I guess that worked. What do I think about Titan Shift? It is a strictly worst. It is probably the worst Titan deck right now. It's worse than a green white Titan Field. It's worse than Amulet. So I think that if you're playing Titan Shift, you're just playing a worse version of a better deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I please? Gust. Queller. Yeah, we're done here. I think we're just dead. Flat of Fib's table. Yeah, the draws have not really cooperated here. The draws have not really cooperated with what we got going on, unfortunately. Of course, Harlan's draw was just the nuts, right? Harlan's draw was just insane. I'm gonna pitch the Summoner's Pact. It doesn't do anything because this card hoses me. If we draw Titan, we sort of win. No, that's the point. The fact that Ashiok is pretty damn good against us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're kind of done here. Just the Queller is gonna clock me faster than I can put zombies into play, I think. And he's the one with the Cryptic Command deck, basically. I'm gonna pitch the Semi-Growth Chamber here because the Misty at least triggers fields. Minus the Stone for nonsense. Well, I think Stoneforge is actually kind of good right now. Oof. They failed to find. All right, so they have the skull in hand, or maybe they just side out the Battle Skull. I wouldn't be surprised if they just side out the Battle Skull. I definitely was not playing Spell Queller in my list from yesterday, so that's why I'm like a little bit thrown away by it. Thrown away, thrown off. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. All right, GG's. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. That was pretty brutal. I don't know if you checked out the stream from yesterday, Jesus, but we played Stoneblade and it was pretty great. It was pretty great. I had a lot of fun, and I think it's one of I've said this so many times already, but I think it's one of the best decks in the format right now. But nobody talks about it, which I find very interesting. I find it very interesting. Like I literally have not heard anybody suggest Bant Stoneblade as one of the best decks in the format, and I think it's absurdly powerful right now. Okay. So turn 1, we're on the play. So turn 1, turn 2. Turn 3. If I find it as, yeah, okay. It's not great, but it's workable. Diogo Davila, yeah, you love Titan? Yeah, me too. in case that wasn't obvious, I love me some Primeval Titans. And I think I lead on Valakut. Another control deck? I'm gonna play Castle here because Castle, if I draw an Azusa, enables me to Titan next turn. Oh, they're tapping out. Ooh. Good game. Sega pretty sloppy at the end of game 2. Yeah, I mean, your hand was just ridiculous. I don't think there was anything I could have done there. And that draw was just ridiculous as well. Opponent, why you tap out? Bounce here. 1, 2, 3. So they don't have force because they would have forced my amulet. But yeah. I was saying. I was saying there, Harlan, that I think that Blade is one of the best decks in the format right now, and it kind of blows my mind that nobody's talking about it. Because I don't think I've ever seen anybody say something like, Stoneblade might be one of the best decks in the format or whatever. Oh, it might be blue turn. Again, that you're right actually. That was kind of hilarious when we played against turns the other day. I think I'm going to assume that it's a control deck, just because it's more popular. Well, I guess I want to adapt from my sideboard guide because I just saw Search for Ascanta. Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna cut 2 castles, 2 Asusas. Second field comes in. 1 G-Pact and 1 Amulet. I agree, it's pretty good. It still has some fundamental issues. It's clunky. Yeah, but I mean, we played it yesterday on stream. I think you might have been here for a little bit of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this. I think you might have been here for a little bit of that stream, and I don't know. I just thought it was very good. Of course, I'm leaning to Larry West because I might want to dispute like a turn 3 Teferi or something. Enchantment Artifact Take. I don't think I want to go that route. I think I'm gonna just like take it easy. It's just a medium draw. It's not insane, not terrible. Of course, we're disputing this because we literally can't do anything otherwise. So untap land would have been the nuts there. Unfortunately, I'm never lucky, so we can't find the land here. Stoneforge is no bueno. I disagree. I think Stoneforge is pretty legit. So I think I'm gonna lead on Dryad and then I'm gonna bog. Like whatever. Oh, I was definitely not expecting that to happen. Alright, got me. I'm gonna path me here. Alright. Definitely happy about that. Now what? Fairy. play the hell out of it. Yeah, I think that Stoneforge was not good, but I think that Stoneforge is good now, basically. So let's start here, see what my opponent does. Nothing. Okay, so we can transmute for Pact of Negation. And we kind of have this turn to do it. I guess that we can transmute for Cavern. Let's do this. So we'll do this with the mana floating. And now I kind of want the land to stay in hand, so I'm just going to do this. And if my opponent wants to do that, they can do that. And then I'm going to play this on Giant here. Both of our games had a lot better, but often hard to catch up on the draw in game 3. Yeah. I mean, I just think that the Stoneblade matchup against Amulet is just really rough for Amulet. Especially if you're playing against a good player. If you're playing against a bad player that's going to give you the small edges, it's just fine. But if you're playing against an actually good player, things get a lot harder very, very quickly. Alright, so... the easy part is to cast this Titan right now before we do anything. So let's start with the easy part. Now we're gonna get... we already have 2 of this. So I guess we get Field plus Valakut? And we clear the Tef. This forces my opponent to... path the Dryad, and they don't. Okay, so sweet. But if they path the Dryad, then I can pact for another Titan, and I can make sure that the second Titan gets there. So I thought that that was pretty sweet. Have a good night. Yeah, have a good one, Chronic. Thanks for hanging out. Pleasure to have you in chat today. I meant more in general. Yeah, I mean, when I played it yesterday, honestly, it felt pretty smooth. It did have a couple of clunky draws where, you know, like no 2-drop draws or something. But like Uro is pretty good at catching you up if you manage to resolve it, and so is Batterskull. Yeah, we're 2 and 2, Levi. Also, you sent me a PM earlier today. You sent me a message, and I was doing like the demystifying video, and I couldn't get back to you. So if you wanna like, if you need to tell me something, go ahead. So we have almost Titan mana, and here we can look for a Scout or an Azusa. Okay. We're on the play. It's likely to get... yeah. Just need to figure out what to play. Do you want to play Amulet? Should play Amulet. Another Celestial Cognate deck. Literally playing against all control decks back to back. This is not a common sight. It's not a good draw. Certainly not a good draw. Alright. Opponent playing around stuff. Because I might draw a Tolaria West that I can transmit for a Cavern, I'm going to do this. Castle. Sure. I'm presenting an activation here. Definitely getting a hit on mana pretty quickly, which is nice. Between Carnicer's Urso deck and Cassisi's... you have to be kidding me. Really? Holy crap. Okay. I guess we're gonna keep doing this. That's wild. That's so wild. Alright, what is this? Cryptic bounce my dude? You got it. So let's start an amulet and see what my opponent does. Maybe they'll get scared. Cryptic this, and then we tighten them. They don't. Alright. I mean, they kind of need to play a threat here. I'm in no rush to do anything. Another Titan. I mean, if things are getting silly, I'm down for that. The fairy. Sure. So they have a cryptic. Sure. Maybe they have a wrath. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should have played. Oh, I actually punted there. I should have played explosives on 3. I totally forgot that I had these explosives in hand. If I have to be honest with you, I totally forgot that this was a card in my hand. Which is funny to say, but it's what happened. Play this. Veto. Play this. Think twice. It's been a minute. Alright. It's been a minute since I've seen that one, that's for sure. No need for me to crack this. They might have another Tef. Alright, that one's business. Yeah, we cannot mess around with that one anymore. So we're gonna need to start jamming. I'm gonna blow up the thing here because we might need the mana. They can use the speed Wrath, however. That's something I need to be aware of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. Cast prime time. Getting cryptic here. That's fine. Pact for Dryad. I think I'm gonna double Pact for Dryad here, I think. Because this is the turn. And if I don't want to get got by a Path to Exile. So this plays around Path. Copy here. Valak at you, Valak at you. Always yes, always yes, always yield. Easy. Jebaited. That awkward moment where you use the card that your deck is named after as a bait spell. Woo! Feels good, man. Feels real good. Hashtag outplayed, hashtag all that's good stuff. All right, same, literally the same deck again. All right, so we want these, we want these, we want these, and 3 of these. And then we want to take up 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Sweet. This is a funny hand. I think I give it. It's kind of a funny hand though. They mull to 5? Wild. I mean, if my opponent has an early Ashiok into business, it doesn't matter how low they go. Like, if they can like play an early Ashiok and protect it, then that's going to be really rough for us to beat anyway, so... Okay, so now that we drew the breeding pool, we can actually find Scout there, so that's why I went for that. So we're gonna go for Dryad here. Sure. Field of Ruin. Sure. It's not bad for us. I guess they're just trying to fix their own mana. We don't need to blink here. Wow, that's pretty good. Snap resolved. Alright, sweet. Aha, now we're scared. Now we are scared. Aren't we, opponent? Ha! Oh man. This is great. I really enjoy playing the control matchup, honestly. I hate it when I draw like all my basics, when I want all my basics to stay in my deck, but even when that happens, it's still fun. Oh, CSO was healed. They path me. Alright. Please, no more basics. Please, let's not draw more basics. I think I'm gonna have to... Should I play around another Snappy? I think I should. So I'm gonna lead on Bog first. And then I'm gonna play the Dryad. Oh, they just step out? Oh, wow. Alright, well that makes things easy now. That makes things really easy now. That's like the nut draw. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, how do we make the most damage here? Let's figure it out. Probably, maybe we might get forced actually here. Yeah, we do. Okay, pitching Jace. Wow, wild. All right, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna do this Dryad, and we're going to play this first. Gonna ping the fairy. We're gonna bounce here. We're going to transmute for another pact. Then we're going to play Bujuki Bog, and I'm gonna ping the Squaddle? Guess so. No more graveyard, and we can fetch instant speed if they attempt to get our Dryad and get rid of the beast, so we can slow down their clock. It's crazy. I mean, you see, right? That was the Cavern of Souls. My opponent had a Cryptic and everything in hand, but just like whenever I transmitted for Cavern of Souls, my opponent was like, "Oh shit! Like I have to do something here," and they like wasted a Cryptic to get no value at all, and basically everything went downhill for them from there. And now they are like struggling to find answers and trying to see how they can possibly put enough pressure on me before I just kill them. So it's definitely a powerful proposition. So now we attack. If they want to flash in a Quaddle, we kill it. But there's no need for us to play into stuff like Disdainful Stroke, because we can very easily play around that once we find a bounce land to return our Cavern to hand. Yeah, I don't think the Cryptic play achieved much for my opponent. Radiant Fountain. Again, we have access to the onboard trick here. 3U, I guess. Chemister's Insight. Oh man, my opponent's playing Think Twice and Chemister's Insight. I guess those are legal cards that you can play in your modern deck. Those are certainly legal cards that you can play in your modern deck. Of course, we packed in response to the card that prevents us from packing. And I think we find it. Do we just find another Dryad? Is that crazy? Because with this in play, it's not like Primetime is doing much for us anyway. Yeah, I think I just get another Dryad. And I think that it's important for me to make sure that I get rid of these Ashioks. That's why I'm leading them with Foothills in play. Don't you just win if you take Titan draw land? There's an it's going to be an Ashiok in play, right? That is the problem. It's the fact that there's an Ashiok. Yeah, so we're gonna play this first. because this means the path doesn't get us. Yep. I'm gonna leave the basic in the deck. Takashiok. I think I play out my land here. They have a snappy. That's brutal. Yeah, that's very, very good for them. That's very, very good for them. Chemister's Insight getting. I mean, it's not Chemister's Insight. It's this card that's getting there. Moto, what are you doing? There we go. Ashiok, man. If this is a big TEF, we are in a lot of trouble. Alright. I think we might just... Yeah, I don't think we can win anymore, actually. Yeah, I don't think we can win anymore. Yeah. We'll just pack it in. We can keep playing this game, but we're not gonna win. Anything I want to change based on what I saw my opponent do? I don't think so. We're just packing in again, I think. Yes, we keep this in. Alright, now turn 1, this guy. Alright, it's pretty good for us. Oh, that even means that we can develop our mana? Hell yeah. I love me some mana development. It's possible I should have played the castle there? Yeah, I definitely should have played the castle there. I guess it's fine. Alright, no Quaddle mana, so we don't need to play around that. So that's good. Alright. Second Amulet, obviously not the best draw in the world, but it is a draw. Yeah, so they have the path. Alright, sweet. So we get path, snow covered forest, blue. This. Tap here. And then we play a Dryad. We float for blue here. And we see the interaction that I talked about earlier, right? Where like I played my second land and then this new Dryad showed up, but my previous Dryad had actually left the building, right? So the new Dryad didn't yield me any new land drops. Certainly very interesting, as you can see. Ashiok. Damn it. We're gonna get to play a Primeval Titan at least. Would have been kind of sick if we had drawn like a Valakut or Handware Battlements, and we are able to just like trigger. Just because the Titan just trigger. Bounce here, replay here, activate this, play prime time, pass the turn. If they have a Verdict, we get got super hard, but I don't think we can beat Ashiok's Verdict. This card is just such a big deal. It's crazy. People listening to me, yeah, exactly. People are finally figuring out the fact that minus in Ashiok is just a mistake in most scenarios. I might lose to that. Poggers. Let's see what happens here. Vendilion Click. That doesn't really do anything. So we're gonna get to clear the Ashiok here, which is good. Now my opponent knows to kill the Dryad instead of the Titan though. CS always healed. Attack you. Bounce land, pass the turn. Easy. Yeah, we were kind of dying to a lot of things there, but however, like my opponent needed an answer that turn because we were just taking over, and I could have played the Valakut before going to combat in order to clear the Ashiok, but if I do and my opponent has a path to exile, now they know that they need to pass the Dryad instead of the Titan. And of course, they could have had Path plus Nap or Double Pass or something like that, or even Settle the Wreckage, but I'm not going to play around Settle the Wreckage in Modern. Yeah, so the blue-white matchup definitely is it's not easy, but I mean we saw the Stoneforge matchup, which was actually I think pretty rough. But yeah, it's just Ashiok, just Ashiok just hosts us super hard, and again it's fine. Like it's good that Ashiok is a card that people are playing because it makes it less likely that we're gonna get banned, which I'm into. But yeah, we played some not too many matches, but definitely some cool ones at least. So we were able to showcase a little bit sad that we got paired against the same deck kind of like multiple times. But yeah, if you like to have access to the Sideboard guide, all you need to do is you need to subscribe to the channel here on Twitch, and then you need to join my Discord and then link your Discord and your Twitch accounts. It's that simple, and you can get access to the Cyber Guide in the sub only channels. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content. I'm probably not gonna be able to stream this weekend. I'm gonna be here in LA, but I'm gonna be doing some, like personal stuff, like probably like going to a friend's party that they're throwing tomorrow and stuff. So I'm not gonna be able to stream. So I will probably be back this coming Monday. Maybe on Sunday. I'm not sure on Sunday, but Saturday for sure. I'm not gonna be streaming. Maybe on Sunday. I will for sure post on Twitter and in the Discord for sure. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We did the mystifying bit, and then a little bit of kind of a short gameplay, but hopefully you enjoyed it. We got a kind of sad 3-2, but still, I do enjoy playing this deck a lot, and hopefully you do as well. Have an amazing rest of your day and have a great weekend too. I will see you again, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you so much, YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.